Hi, I'm Jonathan Adler. Welcome to the Greenwich Village apartment I share with my husband, Simon Doonan, our adorable rescue mutt, Foxy Lady, and I'm going to show you the results of an epic renovation we just did. Come check it out. So this is the foyer, and I think the spirit of the apartment starts in the foyer, like an introduction to an essay. I make a lot of stuff. I make a lot of stuff. From lucite to needlepoint pillows to furniture. The mirror in the foyer is one of the things I didn't create, but it's one of my favorite things in the apartment. It's a very classic starburst mirror, but it's just made with 2x4s. Each room has a different spirit, and they all start here. We are here in my living room. It was built at the turn of the last century, so the architecture is very, very grand and traditional and has 14-foot barrel vaulted ceilings, but we contrasted that with a very, very bold and modern decor. The foundation of everything starts with the floor, and I am having a real Vans checkerboard moment. Are you? If not, you will be or should be soon. As much as I love color, I think people sometimes misinterpret my work as being just full of saturated color, and it really isn't. It's pops of color set against a foundation of black and white. You'll see lots of eyes in our apartment, because wherever I am, I like to see eyes staring back at me. Above the mantle are these incredible Italian Murano clown faces, and I think sometimes things that can look a little witty and fun can actually be profound and substantive in their own way. I am first and foremost a potter and a craftsman. Almost everything in here is made by moi, including this gigantic lucite purple foot. Anybody who says you shouldn't have a foot on the table is incorrect. It's funny, I live very clean, but I decorate very, very dirty. And I think that's perfectly captured by my lucite pills. How groovy are these? They're big, they're bold, they're provocative. Interior design and design in general is an opportunity to let your freak flag fly. The living room is where all the fun in this house happens, but let me show you where the work is in Simon's office just off the living room. So we're here in Simon's office. Simon, as you all should know, is a brilliant writer, and this is where the actual writing happens. And I wanted to create an office that was a reflection of who he is. He's really a swinging 60s Carnaby Street London kind of a guy, and I think this office captures it. The brown walls are strangely kind of masculine. Each piece in the salon style wall really means something to us, whether it's this incredible portrait of Simon by Happy Menachal, or a portrait of our dearly departed dog Liberace. And you'll see a lot of lucite stuff in our apartment. The sculptures are a Roman god and goddess. They look incredible with the light going through them. This is not only Simon's office, it's also the guest room. It's kind of a one-night guest room, like you can crash on our sofa in privacy and luxury, but then you gotta get out in the morning. This is our dining room. I wanted every room to have kind of its own spirit, and I guess the spirit for this room is light, ethereal, surreal, dreamy. It starts with the wallpaper, which is this incredible mylar with white that kind of just creates this sense of a glow in this room, and it's full of weird, trippy, ethereal things, including these Pedro Friedeberg hand chairs that are gilded, an oval Florence Knoll marble table. There's a Gothic mirror in the corner with a ceramic poodle staring into it, contemplating life, I suspect. On our sideboard is this incredible head of print that came from one of Simon's iconic Barney's windows. It stares at us hauntingly as we eat our granola in the morning. And when the dining room was all done, Simon looked at it and said, you know, there's something a little bit too bourgeois about this room. We have this incredible break front done in a lacquered tortoise shell. And when I came back, he had decoupaged the inside with these weird, surreal images from a 60s fashion magazine. And it was just the touch that was needed. As usual, my annoying husband was right. We combined two apartments and we got an extra foyer, and I turned it into a clubby library. I love this space. The overall feel is kind of like a very Luke's Gentleman's Club, but kind of twisted on its head. So I went with this dark smoky blue wall, and it makes it feel very, very luxurious. I made these cool brass horsehead lamps that look very traditional and kind of equestrian and French. Everything I do starts in my pottery studio. When people ask me what I do, I usually say I'm a potter, but I suppose I've morphed into a hyphenate. I'm a potter slash decorator slash designer retailer. I love to work with friends of mine who are applied artists. I worked with my friend John Paul Philippe to create a site-specific mural. It's trippy, it's surreal, but there's also a surprise to it. It's kind of a transition between the public part of the house and our bedroom. Check it out. This bedroom is a dream, and it makes me feel like a louche, hedonistic rock star. Sadly, I'm anything but. I wanted the entire space to feel ethereal, so all the furnishings kind of float in this white envelope. Wherever you look, there's something really cool to look at. The one drag about our room, the windows face a brick wall. Wah wah. So I got my friend John Paul Philippe to make these paintings that were sort of an abstracted take on eyes, and I hung them in front of the windows. The eyes kind of set the tone for this room, and as a result, there's actually eyes staring back at you wherever you look. Danny Bogley painted eyes in the working fireplace. There's an incredible Nicola eye lamp, which is one of my favorite pieces in this house. Animals are great. They're always welcome in a room, but I like them in brass. The dressing room is an extension of the bedroom. It also doubles as my office. Blue plays so beautifully with every tone of blue. So our dressing room is basically an homage to blue and all its miracle hues. From a blue and white carpet, teal closets. It's anchored by one of my favorite pieces of furniture of all time, Pierre Paulin's iconic ribbon chair done in blue. I've always said that a good decorator should be like a slimming mirror for their clients. They should reflect a space that captures the spirit of the clients, but at their slimmest, most glamorous, most bold, and most memorable. I think that's what I did in Simon and my Greenwich Village apartment. Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for watching. Like what you see on the show? Well, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have so many more beautiful homes to share. How about love? Share these homes, you know?